It's your partner, man. Who? It's your partner, man. You know what I'm talking about? What's good with the people? You know what I'm talking about? They go bro camera again, man. I'm just gonna leave it like that. You know what I'm talking about? Sing like that a little bit, don't you? How's y'all doing on this magical Mirage Monday? You know what I'm talking about? Oh, y'all didn't think bro, you knew bro was coming, man. I hope y'all didn't think bro was gonna leave you hanging. You know what I'm talking about? What's good, people like he, ha, ha. You know what I'm talking about? Ken in the pen, man. All my folks incarcerated, all my folks on the top of that thing, all my folks on the bottom of that thing, man. All my folks incarcerated who ain't, man. Keep that head up, keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. Did I say Ken in the pen? I don't know, but if I didn't, go get that stick up in stores now, man. He know what I'm talking about. You can go and get you one off of 76 MacArthur Giants Liquor. He can go get you one off of 82nd Hillside Barbershop. They say somebody put them in their stores in the hedges. Thank you, young man. Now you know. You come baby cuz because baby cuz got him. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, turning things right way up, baby cuz. You know what I'm talking about? I think they was the other way. You know what I'm talking about? Did you see him? You know what I'm talking about, man? But if all else fails, man, you can go and get you one off of Amazon. Make sure you copy with hardback. You know what I'm talking about, man? In stores now. You know what I'm talking about? Funk or Die Trying. You know what I'm talking about? Make sure you go to Amazon and get you a hardback. You know what I'm talking about, man? Uh-oh. What's that? You know what I'm talking about? Swing that finger, you know, man. You know what I'm talking about? Real wide. Baby, because they say, why you stick right there, man? Just to seeing if y'all was paying attention. You know what I'm talking about, man? Worldwide INC, Worldwide Incorporated. One more time for the people who didn't see it. You know what I'm talking about, man? They going to say, what does that mean, baby? Because, and I'm going to continuously, and I mean continuously tell you. You know what I'm talking about? It means everybody. You know what I'm talking about? And Dugu Fresh, Mike, Lil Rue, not Little Rube, Little Rue. You know what I'm talking about? Tata the player. That's who comes next, man. Same thing, man. All my folks incarcerated on the bottom of that thing. All my folks on the top of that thing, man. Everybody incarcerated. Everybody who ain't, man. You know what I'm talking about, man. Man, baby, cuz, what did you done did? You know what I'm talking about, man. Keep that head up. Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. That's this thing right here, man. You know what I'm talking about? This thing a little bit crooked, y'all. But, man, we just gonna leave it like that. You know what I'm talking about? Now that I got through that, let's get through these disclaimer. You know what I'm talking about? It's a little hot up in here, man. You know what I'm talking about? It's hot. You know what I'm talking about? You know, a good brother like myself, I don't promote no drug users. A good brother like myself, I don't promote no drug sellers. You know what I'm talking about? A good brother like myself, I don't promote no alcohol consumption. You know what I'm talking about? Don't take a sip. I mean a sip. You know what I'm talking about? Other sippage. You know what I'm talking about? Don't do it. Good brother like myself, I don't promote no crime. I don't promote no violence. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no domestic violence. You know what I'm talking about? Keep your hands off the people. People, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Don't, you know what I'm talking about? Promote, you know what I'm talking about? No. Negativity. You know what I'm talking about? Me, I don't promote shit. You know what I'm talking about? They was talking to me, man. I don't promote shit. You know what I'm talking about? Not shit. You know what I'm talking about? Nah. You know what I'm talking about? A good brother like myself, you know what I'm talking about? They was talking to me. Or I promote is y'all go ahead and do what you're gonna do with your time, you know, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I'm talking about? Make sure you find the right thing to do with it. We don't know how much we got people. You know what I'm talking about? We just don't know how much we got people. We don't know how much we got. You know what I'm talking about? But a good brother like myself, you know what I'm talking about, man. I ain't prejudice. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, you know what I'm talking about? I ain't got nothing against the sexually different. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, you know what I'm talking about? I ain't got nothing against the little people. You know what I'm talking about? They was talking to me, man. I ain't got no problems with nobody. You know what I'm talking about? They was talking to me. Man, I just loves me some everybody. You know what I'm talking about? As a matter of fact, I'm gonna quit. You know what I'm talking about? Bring that peace. You know what I'm talking about? That joy. You know what I'm talking about? And that love. That love. Back to YouTube community, man. You with me? Come on over here. Fuck with your partner. Hey, check it out, man. Come fuck with a nigga one time. No, y'all, I don't know what the fuck wrong with this motherfucker right here. But, I fixed it. You know what I'm talking about? Man, how's y'all doing today, man? How's y'all doing on this magical Mirage Monday, man? They gonna say, oh, baby, cuz, what you talking about? I'm gonna get into it, man. Hopefully be a little short, you know what I'm talking about? Shout out to everybody who don't know how to box but fighting demons, you know what I'm talking about? Round one. I see. Fuck it, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? So, here we go. Magical Mirage Monday, man. Now, you know I'm always talking about this shit right here, man. Now, Magical Mirage, this is where we really losing at, y'all. Oh, they got us with the Magical Mirage. You know what I'm talking about? You know, say, what's the Magical Mirage, baby? Cuz, and I'm gonna tell you, because this shit right here is slippery. You know what I'm talking about? Slippery slope. Because the Magical Mirage, man, that shit could come from people. That shit could come from the radio, the TV. It's just all of the shit they put in front of you to desensitize you to it. You get what I'm saying? Magical Mirage. The police good at using magical mirages. A lot of these niggas done paid for that one. You get what I'm saying? Because the police, they good for that. You know what I'm saying? Say y'all, you get caught, you got some crimes or something, you know what I'm talking about? That's why I just can't remember when I ever had a crime. Yes, I can. In first case, me and Moan robbed Eastmont Mall, you know what I'm talking about? I got a story about that one. That nigga Moan, shout out to my partner Moan, man. Man, Moan was one of the craziest niggas I ever seen in my life, blood. That nigga just didn't care. That was the type of nigga that'd run up on the Chinese people and rob them with a motherfucking pocket knife. You know that motherfucker, the orange one, that the Swiss Army knife. Moan didn't give a fuck. He didn't give a fuck. All he needed was something in his hand, man. He was gonna tell you to fork it over. You feel me? But back to the story, man. You know what I'm talking about? Like the police use that. Say you got some crimes or something. Now they'll sit you down and make you believe that it's some information. Well, sometimes it do be, you know what I'm talking about? But they use that shit talking about ain't nothing gonna happen to you and just tell on your buddy and all that shit. That's a magical mirage, bro, even if you get out of jail. Because even if you go home free and your partner go to jail, you finna be marked for life. You just finna be marked for life. You get what I'm saying? Although now that shit don't really matter, so. But you get what I'm saying? Magical Mirage Monday, man. But like I say, man, that's how they like that's where the invisible behavior is coming from. You know what I'm talking about? That magical mirage. Just think about it, man. Why you think they implement everything through your favorite person? Who was the first person you seen wearing them little ass clothes? Papa. You know what I'm talking about? What's the first person you seen wearing them little ass clothes, bro? You feel me? Why do you think? Now I don't got nothing against it sexually different, but why you think your favorite people keep putting on dresses and shit? Why do you think this, bro? You know what I'm talking about? Remember when the other snitches came home? They threw that nigga a promotional tour. A few of them. You get what I'm saying? This is what they doing, bruh. Just look around you now. Who's the most famous and the most, like they trying to make the voice for the people, bruh. Just look who it is. There's motherfuckers with the game fucked up, folks. You get what I'm saying? And they desensitizing us with it. You get what I'm saying? You know what they gonna start doing in them? Like, the more they put these people in front of your face, bruh, the more you start developing them a connection with them. That's why motherfuckers laugh and shit now and nigga talking about, I'm gonna call the police on you. Like, that's a joke now. You know what I'm talking about? Niggas, like, that's a joke now. That ain't gonna never be funny. You get what I'm saying? Not to me. I don't know what y'all laugh at, but that ain't gonna never be funny, folks. But just look what they put in front of your face. I told you they started a whole invisible campaign a while back talking about if you a citizen, it ain't, and all this. They trying to rewrite your mind, folks. So what did they do? They desensitizing us with all this shit. You see all this killing this shit? They desensitizing us. They getting us used to it, folks. What you think coming next? But magical mirage, man. A person, a bitch, anybody can have a magical mirage, bro. You feel me? And that's why I stated a while back, you know how they say motherfuckers be selling dreams? The only way a motherfucker can sell you a dream is if you buy it. Remember that. But the magical mirage, folks, it go like that. It's the damn, and it said that in the Bible. I'm just not I don't know the Bible back and forth, y'all. But it basically said that in them last days, how everything gonna be reversed. You get what I'm saying? And just look at the world. Women becoming men, men becoming women. The kids disrespecting the grown-ups. The grown-ups following the kids. You get what I'm saying, man? It's the miracle mirage, man. But I'm just here to tell you, man, like, you can do what you want to do. You know, bruh always says that. But in the long run, man, you gotta, because this one ain't nobody else gonna tell you, man. While you living, you gotta find a way to live life at your own pace. You just do. You gotta find a way to live life at the pace that you wanna go. Now, that's a hard motherfucker right there. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, that's a hard motherfucker. But that's life right there, folks. When you live it how you want to. At your own pace. You do whatever the fuck you want to do it when you want to do it. But this magical mirage they got going on in the world today, they trying to, like I say, desensitize you. But at the same time, get you used to this fuck shit. At the same time, wipe out all the shit that used to mean something and implement some more shit like they doing, folks. But watch how they do it, folks. They gonna put your favorite person in front of you. You know what I'm talking about? Every TV show that your kid watching, they gonna make sure it's a Saguni on that motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? They just gonna keep this shit in your face until they normalize it. You get what I'm saying? Or that's what they trying to do. We the only ones that can make it normal, folks. And that's what I be trying to say. So they can throw all that shit out there if they want to, man. If everybody just ignored that shit, I'm gonna tell you what it's the equivalent for. For all my good people that been to jail before, man. It's the equivalent to niggas complaining about the prices on the store. And all you gotta do, just the whole penitentiary, not go to the store just one time. And they'll put everything on that motherfucker, be like the dollar store, won't it? You know what I'm talking about? But you gonna have the motherfuckers around me, and fuck that, I got to eat. You gonna have one motherfucker, all that shit, you know what I mean? But it's the equivalent to that, because we don't gotta pay attention to it. We can really make that shit fizzle out. But that ain't the direction we going in. We just hopping on everything and coming up with our own reasons for hopping on it. If you do that, shut you out. Fucking nigga, it's your life. But if you ever notice, I ain't never came up here and pointed nobody out and say you need to stop this, and I ain't even said we need to stop. You get what I'm saying? Oh, yes, I have. I thought I said something else. But that's where I be getting to in general. The behaviors just need to stop. I ain't never came up here and singled nobody out or ever told one person you need to stop doing this or doing that. Because I believe you just do what you do with your time. I just know these behaviors that's being implemented in today's world just not gonna help us in the long run, just like that crack didn't. It's not. But on this magical Mirage Monday, you know what I'm talking about, baby goods had hell engagements today, you know what I'm talking about. I got a few more. You get what I'm saying, man? So I'm just living life, loving life, man. Shout out to everybody who doing the same, man. You know what I'm talking about? But on this magical Mirage Monday, man, you gotta, it's up to you. Whatever you take in and whatever you fall victim to or don't, you know what I mean? Just whatever you do, bro, it's gonna be on you. That's why motherfuckers say you can't never just really complain about some shit you done did. You know what I'm talking about? But that's what they got us doing now. You know what I'm talking about? They got us being victims of the decisions we made. You know what I'm talking about? I wish that shit was going around when I was going to jail. Cause they ain't never let me slide, blood. Nah, they ain't never let me slide, man. Every time I went up there, they ain't had nothing but that big hammer that you use at the motherfucking when you go to the carnival and you hit that bill, nigga. Every time I went in front of the motherfuckers, ding, you know what I'm talking about? They cracked me with that motherfucker. But magical Mirage, folks. You know what I mean? They putting this shit in front of our face. They want us to get used to it. They want us to start doing it. You get what I'm saying? And that's why they putting it out there like that, man. Just like Smokey the Bear used to say, you know what I'm talking about? Only you can prevent forest fires. With that one right there, man. If you don't remember nothing else, always remember, it don't cost nothing just to show a little bit of love.